G'day, ZiggyD here. The combined 1 week Beyond Rampage races start pretty much right now for Path of Exile, and in this video I'm pretty much going to hard sell you guys the shit out of these races and basically say why you should be playing them. Even if it's already began, so you're watching this video a couple hours too late, don't worry, I think you should still jump on and play. It doesn't really matter if you start a few hours late in a week race. And the reasons are as follows. The first one is, and this is probably going to be the one that sells it the most for a lot of you guys, is holy crap, look at these prizes. This is insane. This is probably the most impressive set of prizes ZiggyD have ever done for something like this. So, as you'll see at each of the different level brackets here, we have level 20, 25, all the way down to level 70, there are different kind of prize tiers, and there are different amounts of, different types of bundled prizes, essentially. So what happens, if you make it to level 20, you go in the draw to win 1 of 200 bundle of 10 skin transfers, alright? Now, each of these level tiers you get to, so if you get to level 70, you go into a separate prize draw for each of the different level brackets, and you can win, basically, multiples of these different things. So you could win some of this, you could win some of this, you could win some of this. So you could win multiple things. Of course, you could win nothing, but, it's a prize draw. It's a bit of extra fun. But holy crap, these actual prizes are insane. So we have elite armor sets. We have all the different types of armor sets here. Vampiric, Arcane, Seraph. Like, level 55 to get the Vampiric set, or level 60 to get Seraph wings and Tentacle wings. Both of the pretty expensive microtransaction wings. Not to mention, you get all of the other sets before that. It's not very difficult to do, even for a very new player. To get to level 50 to 60 in a 1 week race, even just playing a couple hours a day, is quite attainable. So these are pretty insane. And then right here at the end, we have level 65 and level 70, which is quite easy to do. It's quite easy to do if you're just a mildly experienced player. Even a new player can attain this if they follow a build guide for a pretty well-established build. You can win all alternate skill effects, or all weapon and shield skins. 31 total alternate skill effects. Holy crap, I want this so bad. This is my favorite, the alternate skill effects, but I'm just kind of blown away by this this set of prizes. I think most people's jaw dropped when they first looked at that. So that's the first reason, is you'll go in the draw to win each of those different things just for reaching some level brackets. The second is that it allows you guys to sort of experience the opposite of the challenge league that you didn't play last time. So if you played Rampage, it'll allow you guys to experience Beyond and vice versa. Now, tied in with that is there's actually 2 different 1 week races. There's a hardcore version and a softcore version. So this means that you can experience Beyond, the Beyond mechanic, and this will be the last time you can experience it in the core game. It'll be in endgame maps later, but in the core game, this will be the last chance you'll be able to experience it, and you'll be able to do it in a softcore setting. So if you were kind of wanting to play around with what Beyond is like, which it is insane. It is quite insane. It is quite difficult. You'll be able to do so in a league where you're actually allowed to die and then go back and kill the people that killed you. So I do recommend checking it out, if for nothing else, just to sort of experience those different things. I also think there's going to be some interesting kind of combination stuff going on by merging these 2 leagues. Let's face it, Rampage and Beyond were not like the most critically acclaimed leagues overall that ZiggyD's put out so far. But I do think I do think they're reasonably interesting. And when Beyond mobs spawn, you're most likely going to be getting a Rampage tier. This is kind of the interesting thing, because to spawn Beyond mobs, you have to kill a bunch of mobs, right? So then the Rampage tier is probably going to kick in. I kind of am curious to see how well this plays out, where a bunch of Beyond mobs spawn, you get the Rampage tier that makes a stun over, and all the Beyond mobs get stunned and then you kill them. That sounds kind of like fun to me, and it's going to kind of feel like I'm punishing those Beyond mobs that I wasn't able to so well in the past. So it'll kind of be like our revenge on the Beyond mobs. So I'm sure for many people out there that was slain by Beyond mobs over and over again, that this will feel quite good to be able to kind of tie in those Rampage mechanics, which is kind of a player buff sort of thing. So that's a pretty cool extra thing there. Next thing is it allows you guys to kind of set yourself a bit of a challenge, right? Tied in with those level brackets, you could say, alright, I'm a brand new player to Path of Exile, but I'm going to try and work on my ability to progress a character through to whatever point in the game you want to try and progress through. If you're brand new, you might be like, alright, I'm going to see if playing like 2 hours or 3 hours a day, I can get a character to level 50 in 1 week. So that might not sound very impressive to more experienced players, but for a new player, that can be an interesting sort of challenge to set yourself. And then in doing that, you're kind of also getting a chance to go in those different prize draws as well. So I think it's a great opportunity to do that. It's also a great opportunity just to kind of roll a new character in a fresh league, kind of like a very small micro fresh league experience, and it'll allow you to sort of maybe try something in this current patch before things change in the next patch, and maybe test something that you might want to do in the next patch as well if you think it's not going to be changed too much. So guys, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be playing the, I think I'm going to be playing the hardcore one, and I'm going to be doing kind of my own little magic finding project, which that might not be for everyone. Some people do like to jump into these 1 week races and magic find to try and make a bunch of currency to take back to their previous leagues, and that also could be a motivator for you guys, because there's quite a lot of currency to be made in 1 week races, kind of profiting off people that are trying to reach very high levels, essentially selling them the gear. It's kind of what I'm going to be doing, but I'm more just doing it for fun. I don't really care about taking the currency back to the old leagues. But guys, I hope to see you guys in the 1 week race. I think it's going to be a blast. I'm very hyped for it. This will be after a bit of a break from PoE, kind of getting back into it. Then there'll be a little bit more of a break before the new leagues, and then we're going to be getting into it again. So it's a pretty exciting time. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys do get into it. That's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching. This video is paid for by Grinding Gear Games. No, not really. I'm just kidding.